So we're starting over with Godot 4.4 just because we haven't gone that far yet. 4 videos in, not a big deal. All right. So if you started 4.3 like I did, we're going to need to delete some files. Okay. So let's go over to wherever you put the Godot. I put it over here in C, and not Godot, but the project file. C, and then over here at Godot, wherever that is. And I think it's in here, squash the creeps. Yeah, here's all the stuff right here. So I don't really remember. I don't really want to go through all this. So let's just delete the whole thing. Let's go back. Let's get squash the creeps and let's delete it. And then we'll just download it again. No big deal. So let's delete that. I think in my downloads, actually, let's go to the downloads and see what it looks like. Who's downloads? There we go. Here's this. Here's this. Squash the creeps. Squash the creeps. That's the one. Okay, so let's just unzip it. You know, if you don't have it, it's somewhere. It's right here. Let's go over here. First 3D game. And it's going to be right somewhere. Right here. On this, your first 3D game, it's going to be right here under this note. Click that, and you go here, and you download this one right here. I think you just click it, right? Yeah, that's it. You just click it, and boom. Pardon me. And then you go over the downloads, and there it is. Huh? Well, there that is. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Huh? Whatever. Anyway, so yeah. So let's right click it, extract all. Put it into Godot. Browse. Let's go over to C. Godot. And right here's fine. Select folder. Extract. There we go. And we're back in business. All right. So let's go over to the thing once again, the beginning of this thing once again. Where is it? Right here and here and here. And let's get started. All right. So now we're on to our first 3D game. Contents, back to setting up the game area. We got to here, and this is where everything went south. All right. So let's do it. Man, that's like 6 videos. Whatever. Let's go. We're going to go fast with it. Setting up the game area. In the first part, we are going to set up the game area. We'll get started by importing the start assets and setting up the game scene. Okay. They've prepared a Godot project with 3D models and sounds that we're going to be using for this tutorial. And it's linked in the index page. If we haven't done so yet, we can download it here. It's the same as the one at the beginning of the video. All right, so once we download it, extract it, open the Godot project manager and click import. Where's that? Here. And let's let's remove this. Remove, import. And it's in Godot, so let's get everything but this slash. Go over to Godot and squash the creeps right here. Import it. Blah 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 blah. Convert full project. That's what we're doing. What's this saying? Full conversion, updating scenes, resources, and scripts from Godot 3 to work in Godot 4. Note that this is a best effort conversion, and it makes upgrading the project easier. Just go. What? This is, look, it's You know what? We're done. We're done. We're done. We've got enough out of this. We don't need to. We can figure it out ourselves. All right, let's make a new one. That's it. I mean, we're done. We're done. I don't know what to do. I don't care. It's too much. We can. Honestly, I wasn't going to do any of the stuff that we were about to do anyway, so I don't really care. And we can go figure it out later too. Look, we got killing the player, score and replay. We can figure this stuff out ourselves. Let's create it. We're going to call this one Cool Flight Sim. Cool. What are we calling it? Come on now. Cool Flight Sim. Create. Sometimes you got to say, you know what? It's time to get moving. Also, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to fix it. So whatever, no big deal. So, okay. First things first, we need to figure out how to get a camera that will move when we press, actually, since it's a flight sim, we've got to make like a throttle. Or do we? I'm already not liking this. Yeah. Because I don't have a joystick. Okay. Scrap that plan. Actually, we're going to keep doing a flight sim, but instead of a plane to start off with, we're just going to do a hovering object in first person view. That's what we are, a hovering object. All right, so let's go find out how to do that. Let's see if Godot Doc says something. Let's see. First person camera view, Godot. Yeah, maybe this guy will do it. There's nothing like text though. Yeah, here we go. Huh? How to make first-person camera in physics process Delta. This person has the code to look around in 3D, but wants it in physics process Delta because probably input event causes the jitter in this person's project. Huh. This person says they don't want this code in physics process. Whatever that is. Doing this will cause the player to feel jitter. Huh. I don't think this is it. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. Let's try something over here. Let's get to a point. We don't really need any of this stuff. We can set up our playable area. We don't really need that stuff first. So let's make a main.text scene to begin with. So let's get the node. Static body 2D. What is that? Is this the, what is this? What are we doing here? Static body 2D. This is the floor that we're making, right? Yeah. So this is, let's do this first. All right. So, setting up the, we're going to make a plain node as the root. All right. Let's start with that. Control A, node 3D. Boom. Or no, it was just node, huh? Actually, Control Z. Other node. Let's just do node. Boom. And what were we calling it? Oh yeah. Look, do this and do this. All right, we did that. We can call this main. Let's do that. All right. And now save the scene as main.text scene by pressing Control S. Yep, we did it. There it is. All right. So there's that. So we're going to start by adding the floor. Yeah, we're going to need to make a floor anyway. The thing about it is it's got to be big. It's got to be pretty big. But let's make it small first and see if we can and then go from there. So pardon me. Yeah, let's do this. Static body 3D, collision shape 3D. So Control A, static body 3D. What was that? Collision shape 3D. Control A, collision shape 3D. Boom. Create. And then we're going to set this to box, I think. Yep. Set it to box. All right. So we got this going on right here. Okay. So now we can transform this box, right? And we'll do, let's do 100 by 1 by 100 by 100. That's position. No. Back. What? Anyway, let's go through. Yeah, that's why we got to keep going through this because I forgot. Shape. Collision shape. 2D shape, right? Oh, we got to click box shape. Yeah, that's what it was. All right, so 100. Let's go 1. And then 100. Cool. That'll work for now. It doesn't even need to be that big. Honestly, but whatever. Whatever. So there's that. What are we gonna do next? We need to make it mesh. Yeah. Mesh instance. That's what we're doing. Let's do that on the static body 3D. Control A. Mesh instance 3D. Right there. Create. All right. In the inspector, click on the field next to mesh and create a box mesh. Yes. New box mesh right there. Let's go down. Once again, it's too small, so let's make it the size that we made it before. So let's do, click this. We'll do 100 by 1 by 100. 100. Look at that. Now we got something. There it is. There it is. All right. So next, what are we going to do? Let's see. It's too small. We fixed that. It's there, yeah. We're going to move the ground down so we can see the floor grid. Oh, yeah. Start by snapping our preferred method. Setting snapping with our preferred method. So where's this snap? Boom. Then we're going to move the ground node using the y-axis. There we go. Just like that. All right. So now we've got the grid ground looking great. Great. So let's go. If we don't see the 3D object manipulator like on the image above, yeah, we got it. All right, move the ground down 1 meter. We did it. Note, moving the ground node moves both children along with it. Oh, snap. Go back, go back, go back, go back, go back. Remember, we gotta click static body 3D to move it down. What did I just do? All right, so now we got that, and then move it down. All right, cool. Now we're good. Now we're good. Because we just had, when we were doing it the way before, that was just the mesh. It wasn't the collision shape. So there would be like a force field between the mesh and the, where, you know, your foot would be. So yeah, or where the character's foot would be, or the tire of the, I don't know, the landing gear. Who cares? All right, ultimately, ground's transform position Y should be -1. Let's go look. Static body 3D. Where are we? Huh? Where are we? Oh, yeah. Keep going now. Node 3D, transform position -1. There it is. Yeah. All right. So we've got that. And now let's keep going. Add a directional light. I don't really care about the directional light, but we might put one on there. I don't know. I don't really care about it though. What I care about is the camera, and then figuring out how to make the camera move with us. All right, so we need to move and rotate the 3D directional light. No. Directional 3D light mode. Directional light 3D mode. Okay, whatever. Node. So let's do that actually. Let's get main, control A, directional light 3D. There it is. Create. All right, there's that thing. So we got that. Turn on the shadow. Turn on the shadow. In the inspector, turn on shadow. Okay. Did it. Bias, blur, opacity, whatever. All right. At this point, our project should look like this. I mean, nope, not at all, but whatever. It looks like this. I mean, what's up with the light, though? Move it up by clicking the manipulator's green arrow and click the drag on the red arc to rotate it around the x-axis. I don't think we're on the right thing. I think, oh, we should have been on select. Ah, there we go. Cool. Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now we're cooking. All right. So yeah, now it does look like that. Boo whoop. All right, great. So yeah, we're still moving. So we've got that. Let's see if we can get the camera. I would just like to get the camera. How do we get a first person camera view? A movable first person camera view. Let's go to Gemini. How do we do a first person movable first person camera view in Godot? Several key steps, it says. Let's well, I can't show it. Add a character body 3D. Do we need to do that? I don't know if we need to do that. Add a camera 3D node as a child of our scenes, whatever. All right, let's do that. Should we make a player though? We should make a player. But we're not going to do it exactly like the tutorial. Let's get this looking regular again. All right, so let's go over here. Player scene. Yeah, let's make a new scene. Okay, so let's Control S on this one. New scene. Let's do a character body 2D. 3D, let's see. Actually, I don't want to. I don't want to have a character body because it's like it's a different thing. You have to like program that. We have to like show the hands holding the. Not even that. It's an airplane. We're making. We'd have to make like a cockpit and stuff. Anyway, whatever. All right, I don't think we're going to do this in the character body. Let's just skip that. Let's do a node 3D as a child of what? Yeah, we're not doing that because we're in first person. Do we need a character body if we're doing first person and not ever doing third person? Player movement and collision. Okay, if your player needs to move around the 3D environment and interact with collisions, walls are true, it does. It does. Okay, so let's do a collision. Let's do a character body. Control A. Character body 3D right there. Boom. All right, so we got that. We're going to have to probably do the collision body and all that stuff. So let's do that first. Let's call this player. Player. All right. Character bodies are complementary to the area, and rigid bodies. Yeah. Add a node 3D node as a child of player, and name it pivot. Yeah. That's a good idea. But we're gonna have to change stuff up. Actually, let's go over here, Gemini. Okay, after the where would I find this in the Godot docs? Where would I find this in the Godot docs? I don't want to rely on this thing, even though I'm doing it right now, but still. Let's go find the camera. Let's make a new one and make it big. And then after that, let's look up camera. Camera 3D. There we go. Shablam. Nodes inherited by XR camera. Third person shooter. No. No. First person, bro. Third person is... Everybody's doing it. I don't want to do no third person either. This is not helping. I don't think this stuff's going to be any good. Method descriptions. Get camera projection. Returns the projection matrix used to render clear current. No. Get camera rid. No. Camera transform. Custom dang. I don't know what any of this is. Anyway, let's try to find something else. First person camera 3D Godot. We're gonna have to do this. We're gonna have to go over to this guy's Bramwell's. No, it's not a problem. I don't have a problem going to go look at Bramwell's, but let's see what this person's saying. Okay. So let's do something like that. Let's that's a good idea. All right, so let's come over here and let's do it Godot style though. At the same time. What are we doing? All right, so drop this. What are we doing? Also, that guy was doing it all on one. We're doing it a little more object oriented, but at the same time. All right, let's go look. Let's go look at what he was doing again. Okay, so this right here is the main, and this is the one we're doing. Okay, so we're gonna have a character body. Let's do the collision shape and the mesh on the character. Where are we? Right here. So let's go over here and let's say character body 3D. Let's say collision shape. Control A. Let's say collision shape 3D, yeah. And mesh instance. It's the same as main, right? It's the same as what we did here, right? This same thing, yeah. Except for we're doing a character body 3D. Okay, cool. So Control A, collision shape, create. Back here, Control A, mesh instance 3D, create. All right, the mesh instance is going to be capsule. I like the sign of, I like that. I think that's a good idea. Collision shape 3D. We're gonna also make that a capsule. And there we go. Let's go look at the video. Oh, the neck thing. Yeah. All right, so let's do that. Let's add the neck and then let's do the camera 3D. All right, let's back up. Let's do that. Control A. What was it? Just a node, right? All right, so it's just a node 3D. All right. Okay. All right, node 3D, let's do it. Node 3D, we got that right here. Create. Let's call it neck. Move it up a little bit. Let's take off the snap. That's good. It looks like a guy's face. Hello. Wow. Anyway, yeah, that's good. All right, so now what's next? Actually, you know what? Actually, let's watch this. Let's watch this, and then let's adapt it to what we need to do. Because we're not making a guy. We're making an airplane. We're making a spacecraft. So first thing we're gonna have to do is turn this thing on its side. Right? to make a craft. All right, let's go. All right, let's do the camera 3D. That was inside neck. Yeah. All right. So let's do that right here. Where are we? Right here. Let's do Control A and let's say camera 3D. Boom. All right. And so, yes, we have the camera facing that way. I don't like it. We're going to have to put this thing on its side. In fact, I want to put it on its side like right now. So let's get the neck and let's put it here to just for a little bit. All right, let's get player. Let's see if we can get a transform rotation on its Y. Rotation, let's say 90. That didn't do nothing. Yeah, that didn't do nothing. 0. Let's see which one is this one. Okay, Z is the one. So let's go Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, and over here let's say 90. All right, now we got our spaceship looking good. All right, so where's the camera? Camera. Neck. Here you are. Also, let's change the rotating on this camera. Let's push. Let's go find transform right here. Z. Is it the Z? I don't know. We'll see. 90. No, that's not it. All right, let's pull it again and look down here to see what it says. Rotating. Okay, look, the X is changing down here. Did you see the X was changing? Control Z, the X is changing. All right, so let's do negative 90 degrees. Negative 90. Yes. Now let's do Z 90. Is this up right here? Is this the up? Should we do actually negative 90? There's our airplane. Yeah! We're cool now. We're cool now. Oh, we are cool now. I believe so. We'll make a airplane in Blender after. In fact, we should do Blender like right after this. But I want to get this a little bit going before we get to Blender. I want to get at least the thing flying around before we go to Blender. All right, so let's go back to the video. Ooh. Oh, stop. Yep. That's about right. What is it? What do we need? What's going on here? The root node of a scene is recommended to not be transformed, since instances of the scene will usually override this. Okay. So let's back up then. All right. So instead of player, let's do collision shape and mesh. Isn't that a little extra work? I don't know. Rotation negative 90. And then collision shape also negative 90. All right. Cool. So now let's do this thing again. Oh, no, not that. Let's bring it down. Let's give it this treatment. What was it? The Y? We're going to give it the Y treatment. We're going to do a Y negative 90. Negative 90. Boom. And then let's bring it this way to right there. Right there. All right, cool. Now let's do the preview. Still the same. Looking right that way. All right, there we go. I don't know. I think object-oriented is what they talk about. What they say is the way. I don't know if that's true, though. I've heard people say object-oriented is no good. So, I don't know what to think about that. But I do know what to think about this. All right, so we got this. And so how do we get it back into main? So I think we need to do something with a script. Let's also save this while we're at it. Player.text scene. So I don't know. We need to get this into the other one. So we're gonna have to go back in through reading some of this. But it's also been about 42 minutes on the show, and with these ones, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, so that's what we're doing right now. We started up the new one because I mean, look, if we could have got through Godot, like they're at a little interim stage. I don't know, whatever the word is, where it's between how it used to be and how it is now. And the tutorial's not really set up for Godot 4, it doesn't seem like. So I don't know what to do. All I know is we've got this right now, and it's looking cool. We just need to figure out how to make it move, right? How to make it move and how to get the camera to move with it. And then after that, we've got to get it to move with like a throttle if we're doing a plane. Because I mean, if we're doing like a helicopter or a hovering, we would have to get control to be go up and space to be go down, or space to be go up, control go down, and then forward, backwards, left and right, pitch. What is that? You know, where it's like strafing, and then also we would have to get like Q and E to do a rotation on the XZ plane. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, we're gonna have to get into all that stuff, which I don't have a problem with it. I think it's good. I think it's gonna be cool. Look, I love flying games like that, and then get the mouse to point the camera wherever we want it to go. You know, so there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different controls to move the thing, and then also the mouse. So nine different ways to move the thing. Anyway, so yeah, we'll see what's up. But yeah, there's that. And we'll see you next time.